What's poppin', y'all? I never knew or thought that I'd be giving Blueface credit because if you guys remember, some of you guys that might have been here for 5+ years, which is very few of you, but I was like the first OG person. See, that sounds like mad lame, but I was the first person that was like, yo, Blueface is whack, whack, whack. Not the first person, but you get what I mean. And I made a video about it, and I got some hate for it. Or some disagreements, not like actual hate, because people were like, yo, this is a vibe, this offbeat thing is kind of a little style, and it was just new, so people were kind of trying to assess whether they messed with it or not, and they decided to say, yeah, yo, we mess with this. And then eventually everybody says Blueface is trash. But from the beginning, I just didn't mess with it. It was just a natural inclination. I tried to listen to a bunch of Blueface songs. I didn't like it. Granted, though, he made Moonwalkin' in Calabasas really what it was. DDG already had a really, really good song on his own, but without Blueface on that, I don't think it would have turned it into that smash hit. He also had maybe 2 other songs, I would say, that came out during that Moonwalkin' in Calabasas stage, which I messed with too. So he's demonstrated that he can make good songs. But in the beginning, I didn't mess with it at all. With all that being said, Blueface pretty much fell off musically. However, as a personality and a brand, Blueface is really, really huge. And the thing that I put out on Twitter was saying, hindsight is 2020. Because Blueface foresaw rap falling off. He ditched his career and made Krishan and now gave his girl a hit song. So did Blueface do this intentionally? I don't know. He probably just realized he fell off and wanted to do something else. But he was doing that Bad Girls Club, which kind of like reality TV, which if you look on Kick, that's basically what these other people are doing now. Kind of like that Jack Doherty kid and a bunch of other people. They're doing that kind of like, oh, these people are fighting, these people are arguing, reality TV thing, which Blueface already did with Bad Girls Club. Out of Bad Girls Club, he picks up Krishan. He turns her into a massive star, not for music or anything, but she's huge. She's got the Zeus Network deal. She's really popping on there. They're making their money. I don't know how, but they're definitely making their money. Now, Krishan leaves, or he leaves Krishan, whatever the case may be. He already had an OG baby mama, which is that he's been rolling with since he was in high school. And she's been holding him down. He has his first kid with her, I'm pretty sure. And he decides that he's going to put her on. And this is why we have to give Blueface credit, because this is an indescribable feat. He puts Krishan on, right? Nobody saw Krishan having star power, which she's kind of not really a star. She's just a nuisance. But she's popping. A bunch of people are following her. People are obsessed with her. They were following her birth. They're following her. He does it again with this chick, Jaden, because people are saying like, yo, Krishan was so fine before Blueface got to her, blah, blah, blah. So they can say the appearance thing, right? This Jaden girl has been low-key, hasn't done anything. He gets her a BBL. She's memed to oblivion. People are making fun of her body, how she looks, all these other jokes. They're getting their jokes off. She's kind of just like, rolling with the punches. Then he starts bringing her around. He's like, yo, MILF music is going to be my thing. I'm putting Jaden on. And people are laughing. And then what happens next? He kind of does like this interview, a couple of interviews with her. I think one of them was No Jumper. They do numbers because Blueface is just a character, man. The guy's funny. The guy's funny. He's hilarious. He seems like cool. He probably pushes boundaries if you let him. But, he's been hanging around streamers and stuff like that too. Trying to put Jaden on. He's bringing her around everywhere. Kind of like when Leor Cohen would sign an artist and he was with Young Thug and he was just bringing him every single place. Then he writes this song Barbie for her. And people were probably like, yeah, man, she's not going to do no music. This song is a hit. I don't care what anybody says. Because keep in mind, this was MILF music. This was independently released. And I'm just going to run you guys some numbers because people are saying, man, that's a hit. That's a hit. It's got 8.3 million views in a month. Just on YouTube for the music video. On Spotify, it's got like 12 million streams. And this isn't counting Apple Music. Who knows what's going on TikTok. I genuinely saw people playing this song. That's how I even knew that it was popping. I was like, what the hell? And this is completely a Blueface song. And the reason why this is such an incredible feat is Blueface did it again. Well, Krishan, I don't even think he wrote music for her. If she listened to him and took the music that he wrote, she probably would have a hit. But the mind-blowing part about this is, if Blueface performed this song or a song like it, it wouldn't be a hit. It just wouldn't. People would be like, oh, another Blueface song. All right, on to the next one. But I think there's this novelty in female rappers. Like there's a growing base of females that are young that want to hear other females making music or rapping for them. And this leaves a very open market because the majority of female rappers or artists that are doing it suck. They can't write. They just suck. So when you have someone that's made I guess, good music or kind of like music that people can get behind, Jaden looks like a very unique female rapper when she's delivering a Blueface type song because no other female is doing that. And you can't say, oh, she got poppin' because of her looks or because she's really hot and all that, because people are making fun of her looks and how her body was built and all these other things. So this really is Blueface putting somebody on. Most record labels can't do this, and they got a deal, which I don't know if the deal is real or it's came through or not, but they were celebrating because that song blew up and then they signed some sort of deal. So Blueface is kicking it. He doesn't have to worry about staying relevant as a rapper. He can just do his personality thing, which this wouldn't work for a lot of rappers because they love to do the mysterious act when they're really just boring. Mysterious and boring are not the same thing. Now, some people that are mysterious might probably be boring, but that's neither here nor there. So now Blueface doesn't have to keep trying to stay lit, trying to do features, trying to work with these other rappers, trying to do all these different shows. He can just put his girl on, keep writing songs for her or hits for her. And I think this is going to turn out pretty well for him. She's got the personality that's, I think, more relatable to a lot of girls. And this is one thing. Is it the case, perhaps, that the hotter the chick rapping, the less likely she is to be really, really, really successful, even if the song is good? That's a question that I would like answers to, because when have we seen, I don't want to bring the conversation there. That's just, it's not worth bringing the conversation there. Because think about it like this, right? If there was like some model, right? Just like some supermodel, and she started rapping, would it resonate? And I'm inclined to say no. For what reason? I don't know exactly. With that being said, though, if Blueface has already done this twice, I'm stamping him as, yeah, he knows what he's doing. Does he need to do this another time? No. Most record labels can't even get a single artist to pop off now. They need to put someone, or no, they need to buy someone when they've already gotten themselves lit, which at that point, it's like, all right, the person's already gone from 0 to 1. That's the hardest part of any venture like that. Oh man, my laptop was about to die. I had to hop out and run to get the charger back so I could continue recording. Where was I? So this girl, she's blowing up right now. Is she going to be a one-hit wonder? Maybe. But I think Blueface is going to do what he did with Krishan in the sense that he's going to have her be like a bit of a reality star. She plays well off of Blueface in the sense that there's this contrast to their personality. Whereas him and Krishan are kind of like butting heads, and Blueface kind of became the more chill one, whereas Krishan was just like full force. And Jaden seems like not only has she been with Blueface for way longer than Krishan, she knows him well and she balances out his personality. So I think they're just going to be rolling together like he's not Hugh Hefner, but like he's the executive and she's his artist. And I think his fame is going to pour onto her, and the people that mess with Krishan are going to mess with her as well, because there's no beef between them as far as we've seen. So this is going to be something unfolding that is very, very interesting, because we've seen artists run labels before, and Rich the Kid was probably the last one. I would say maybe Travis Scott's did decently well. Travis Scott, Rich the Kid, they were doing okay, or they were doing good. Let me not disrespect these guys. However, when have we seen a male artist signing female artists, which Krishan wasn't really an artist, but characters, entertainers, whatever it is. Like, this guy's got himself a talent agency right now that he owns all the music. So this is going to be something very, very new. And a lot of other rappers in Blueface's time, they fell off and they're nowhere to be found. He's managed to maneuver himself into a very interesting field. So I'm interested to see where he takes it from here. What do you guys think in the comments? Let me know. Like and subscribe and hit the notification bell if you enjoyed. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Thank you for watching. Peace.